The Cobra water moccasin is a great vehicle. It's a really good size. It can hold a bunch of figures on it, two on the side, one in the turret, the driver, and it's just great for like carrying and, thrown into a pool or something like that. Now, I've always loved the Moray, which is the bigger brother of the water moccasin, because it can hold so many figures. And I went and made an RC version of it with a motor in it and lights and movable kind of turrets and things like that. But I've always thought, the water moccasin, how could I get a motor onto that? And then a couple months ago, I got this cool Greek warship for my kids and, for myself, because I thought it was really neat. But it's Playmobil, and it comes with this attachment on the bottom for a little motor that you can buy separately. And the motor is only like $8 or so. And it's like those old, like submarines or like boat motors you get when you were a kid. You just put one AA in there and you twist it and it turns on the motor. And so I thought, wow, this is a really cool size. It's like a power plant, a motor for any kind of vehicle. So I decided I would model sort of this snap-on piece that would hold the motor that would fit the water moccasin. And it seemed like this should be strong enough to drive the water moccasin and make it kind of a motorized, fun kind of toy in that way. Now, unlike the Moray, which had a lot of destructive mods done to it, I pulled out the fins in the bottom and I, glued things in and replaced pieces. This I wanted to make a simple 3D print that anyone could just kind of print out. If you get the motor from Playmobil and then just print this out or get someone to print it out for you, it would just like slide on or snap onto the surface without even any glue or anything like that. And, this is my first time trying it out. And it fit really well. It just kind of like pops on. If you print it out of PLA, this isn't a resin print because I just wanted like something simple out of PLA because it's a little stronger. And the cool thing is the motor is driving the boat forward. So it just kind of pushes into that, that kind of like spot in the bottom, and it's not going to slip off. Here you can see it doesn't look too bad. It adds those pieces to the side, but I guess I could paint it to match the side of the water moccasin. And then it drives it around pretty well. This is a little water table, so it kind of sucks that it's like pushing against the side. So the friction there is, enough to really slow it down a bit. But, I think if you put this in a pool or a pond and like tied your fishing line to it and just kind of let it go, it's something I want to try. I'm sure it would go pretty good, get up to a good pace. Because this little motor pushes that big Playmobil like Greek warship around like really well in the bathtub. So I need to do some like straightforward testing on this. And so that's pretty much it. A really simple mod. Like most of my mods, I'll do like really complex kind of RC thing with a bunch of servos and lights and, different 3D printing. But I wanted this to be a really simple, easily accessible kind of thing to people. If you just go to the Playmobil site, go order that motor for like $8 and then, print this out and you could have, water moccasin like riding around in the pool. Or, maybe I'll bring it to the beach. That'd be kind of fun. Get it with the warthog out in the waves, see what happens. But, yeah, really fun, like really self-contained, and it pops right off. So you don't have to worry about, ruining your water moccasin if it's the only one you have and it's in like good shape. It's kind of fun to see it like move around and drive around by itself. Yeah, so check out the description for a link to the 3D model. I'll put it up so you guys can download it. I hope you thought this was a fun, enjoyable kind of mod and you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Yo, Joe.